Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story with you, one that's deeply personal and honestly a little tough to talk about, but I believe it holds a valuable lesson. When I was younger, still in school, I took on a job cleaning tables at a small local restaurant. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest work and it helped my family. I remember my shoes back then. They were old, worn out, and definitely seen better days. They were practical, but they weren't cool. And my classmates, well, some of them noticed. They'd whisper, point, sometimes even laugh. It stung, you know? It made me feel small, like I didn't belong, like my worth was tied to the scuffs on my sneakers. Then came one particular rainy night. The restaurant was quiet, the rain was drumming against the windows, and I was wiping down tables, feeling that familiar ache of embarrassment and loneliness. I could almost hear their whispers in my head, see their knocking smiles. It was a moment where all those insecurities just piled up and I felt utterly defeated. But something shifted that night. As I looked at my hands calloused from work and then down at those worn out shoes, a different thought started to form. These shoes, these hands, this job, they weren't a source of shame. They were a testament. A testament to hard work, to helping out, to doing what needed to be done. They were a symbol of my effort, my resilience, and my family's strength. I realized that the judgment of others, especially about something as superficial as shoes, said more about asterisk than it did about me. My value wasn't in what I wore, but in who I was, in the effort I put in, and in the character I was building. That rainy night, I stopped letting their opinions define me. I started to wear those shoes with a quiet pride, knowing the story they told was far more meaningful than any brand name. Life will always throw challenges our way, and sometimes those challenges come in the form of unkind words or unfair judgments from others. But remember this, your worth is inherent. It's not determined by your possessions, your appearance, or anyone else's fleeting opinion. It's in your spirit, your kindness, your perseverance, and the unique journey you're on. Embrace your story, every single part of it, because it's what makes you asterisk. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you today. I hope it resonates and perhaps even encourages you to look at your own journey with a little more kindness and pride. If you found this helpful, please consider giving this video a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.